Hey guys, it's PokeTCG here coming at you with this video. This is my first PokeTCG battle, battle number 1 with my Zekrom EX deck for the win. So I hope you guys enjoy. So I start off with a pretty decent hand. At the very least I have a basic so I don't have to mulligan and reveal my hand and pretty much give up all element of surprise. So yeah, I end up going second, as you predicted the heads correctly, but anyway. As you can see, I have an electric lineup. It's a mono deck in the electric type, or lightning, whatever you want to call it. Yeah, so I basically have 2 energies in hand if you include the trainer, which replaces itself with another energy. I draw the twins, which will come into play later if I actually need it. So yeah, I'm going to basically just get the other energy so I could lower the chances of drawing one at this point. And hopefully get something else instead next turn. So yeah, it's basically the thought process I had there. I get the Professor Elm going so I could get another Pokemon, and I'm just trying to thin out my deck at this point because all these cards that I could be drawing during my draw phase instead I'm taking out right now, which is my general go-to kind of strategy when I'm not in the best of options. So yeah, I'm pretty much hoping to draw something better right now. Mainly my Zekrom, which is the main beater of my deck, in either EX or its basic form. Yeah, so now it's my turn. I get another basic. Mareep is pretty good because I run 3, and if you guys are familiar with Mareep, Mareep sets himself up for maximum level of energies, which is always good. But anyway, I evolve the Raichu. I have both of the energies on there, and I smack for 40. Pass turn. The most I could do at that point. So yeah, he takes out my Raichu with that Arcanine that he just evolved, and not looking too good, but at the very least I have the opportunity to use twins at this point, which is always good. For those of you who don't know, twins lets me get any 2 cards in my deck, no restrictions, which is always good. So yeah, I'm just thinking here what to get. I wanted the Ceylon just for access to energies in and of itself, but I had to change this of what do you say? Change of heart, I guess. Anyway, sorry, I lost my track of mine. So I get the EX and I get the double colorless energy, just so I can start setting up that guy. Mainly what I'm going to go for is just stall out with the Emolga, since it has a decent amount of HP for a basic. And just start setting up my EX so I can start hitting face as soon as the second one dies. And his Arcanine is still in play, likely. So yeah, it looks like he has 2 Litwicks in the back, and a Meowth, and I believe the last one is a little version of Daruma. But I'm not too worried, as I can take all of those one-shotted with my EX after it's properly set up. So yeah, I'm just trying to thin out my deck at this point. He took out my second poke, so he's 2 prizes ahead, but I'm not too worried at this point because I'm already pretty set up for my back Pokemon, which is the EX, of course. So yeah, I'm pretty much just evolving my poke to stall out a little bit more, get that extra HP, and survive that extra turn basically, so that I have the chance to drop the energy and be good. But then I see the Reshiram. Now that is a little source of worriment because if he's running the Reshiram and he has it set up in time, it might be a liability later game, which you guys will see that will come into play. But yeah, so I had a choice here whether I would give the energy to my Zekrom to have it fully finished, or should I hit for 30, seeing as I would die anyway next turn, and hopefully I would draw that energy, which was basically what I was hoping. So I took a little gamble there, but I really wanted to hit it so that next turn I could go in there with my Glinting Claws and take it out with that one hit. And basically Reshiram would not be set up in time to hit me right away. So that was my thought process, but once again I was gambling whether I would get the energy or not. So yeah, I pull another Zekrom basic off of the Great Ball, which is always good, especially since it's the only basic right now in play, on my bench anyway. So I get it off with the Glinting Claw, which is good. Take it out. Reshiram, I believe, is not set up yet, fully set up anyway. to do its 120 base attack. But at this point, I'm finally getting my first amount of prize here. And he brings in the Litwick because, once again, his Reshiram is not 100% fulled out, ready to hit. So he attaches it to that Reshiram, you know, continuing to set up basically what I was trying to do. And trying to get back on top. Even though I am behind 2, like I said, I'm not really too worried at this point. My Zekrom EX will take the majority of what he has to throw at me. So now luckily I get the interviewer's questions so I can get some energies, but sadly I only get 1 off of it. So that kind of sucks, but at the minimum I'll take something for nothing. Rather than just putting it on my EX, I decided to start setting up the other Zekrom. So after his Reshiram does happen to take me out, I will be able to come in with a second Zekrom, just continue where I left off. So I pull another interviewer's question, which is always good. Hopefully that will get me more energies than the last time. And so I can start setting up that Zekrom basically in the bench and have another liability in hand. But so I get a Pikachu, just putting it down. Interviewer's question. Once again, I only hit 1. I'm like, oh my goodness, what the hell? It's starting to piss me off. But at least I draw an energy as well. That makes me pretty happy. I attach it to the Zekrom, and now I have the ability to outrage. I get the heads, I get the extra 30 damage boost, so Reshiram is almost out there. It's got 50 HP left, which is always good. Let's see here. So, he uses Potion, which I'm pretty surprised, not to an immense amount, but I haven't seen Potion being played at all, and I've been playing for quite a while, at least online. So yeah, that Potion pretty much sucks because now I can't one-shot him. I have to get the heads in order to kill him, or I had to have drawn an energy, which I did not, as you can see. So now I'm hoping to God I get the heads, and what do you know? The heads blesses me with a one-shot, so that is awesome. And what do I get? Another energy, which makes me even happier. So it's like, fuck yeah. We're currently tied, and I've been sweeping with that Zekrom EX for the win, which is always good. And even so better that he got me that energy card, which was like, you know, it's just adding insult to injury for that opponent. I'm pretty happy with that. Now my Zekrom is fully ready to start smashing faces in 2 as soon as my EX dies. I realize that if he does take out my EX, I'll be giving away 2 prizes at once, and that's kind of a bad situation, so I'm keeping that in mind. But I get the Pokemon communications, so I'm able to ditch the Flaffy for something else if I want to, and which is always good. But at the moment, I'm just gonna sit tight with the cards in hand. He gets 0 off of no heads, so that's always good. So yeah, I think this is when I decide to evolve into Flaffy, and I'm gonna grab a random Pokemon. It doesn't even matter what I grab, and then I'm gonna instantly Pokemon communication that Pokemon back into the deck so I can get what I actually wanted, which is always good. If I recall, I just go for the Zekrom, which yeah, I did. Okay, good. Yeah, so I go for the Zekrom, I drop it. You know, I don't think I'm going to be able to set it up soon enough, but I do have one ready to go anyway, so it's not really a big deal. I go for the Glinting Claw. I only get 50, which kind of sucks. I could have one-shotted it as well, but it didn't happen. Oh well. Life goes on. But, yeah, so now he gets 10 damage off of that heads, adding in a little more damage into my poke. But I'm not too worried, to be quite honest. I go Great Ball, and I get off the, what's it, okay, its name is escaping me right now. Hold on. I got this. Hold on. Damn it, I can't think of the Pokemon's name. It's right in front of me. Anyway, not that it really matters. So yeah, I just took out another prize. I'm left off with only 1 prize left. So yeah, basically I'm just going to retreat because I can't one-shot it at this point. And if I stay in there, he's going to finish me off and take 2 prizes, and I might be in a situation where I wouldn't want to be in. So I'm just going to Bull Strike for game, GG. And that will be the end of the game. I get the Twins as my last prize. I would have been able to use it regardless, but that was a good game. Thanks for watching, and if you guys like this, let me know below so I could actually post more of these. So thank you for watching once again. Assault Pikachu. Have a good one, and thank you for staying subscribed or just watching me in general. Have a good day.